Hi everyone, welcome to our next section, still on Unit 1, Maths IGCSE 0580 for both core and extended. We're going to look at significant figures, decimal places, and standard form. Okay, decimal places are easy. For example, if I have 0.00159, let's say if I say to one decimal place, to two decimal places, to four decimal places. Okay, if I say to one decimal place, I'm simply looking at the first digit after the decimal place. Then I look at the next digit, which is less than 5. So it's simply 0, which is 0, 0, 1 or 0. Then if I look at the next one, to two decimal places is 1, 2. Then this again is less than that, so again it will give you 0. Then if I look at the next one, to four decimal places, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So then I consider 5, which is greater. So I consider 5. If it's 5 and above, I have to add 1 there. So the answer will become 0.011 to 4 decimal places. Okay. Now, let's look at the same. Now, if it was to one significant figure, so that we see the difference, one significant figure, two significant figures, and let's say 4 significant figures. Now, if it was to one significant figure, you start counting from the non-zero, so it's there. Then you consider this, which is less than that, so the answer is, which is less than 5, so the answer is simply 0.001. Now if you look at two significant figures, first one non-zero there, then we look at this, so we look at the next, this is the second digit after the non-zero, then we consider this 5, so we have to add 1 there, so our answer will be 0.011. Then if it's to 4, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, so it will remain like this because there is nothing, there's a 0 after that, so that's 0.001059. Okay, let's use a different number so that we just play around with this. So this is very easy, guys. Now let's say we have 127.4095, and let's say to 1 dp, to 2 d decimal places, to 3 decimal places. Okay, sorry, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. Let's say to 1 significant figure, to 2 significant figures, to 3 significant figures, to 4 significant figures. Now, if you look at to one decimal place, so we're considering this, and this is less than 5, so we don't add anything, so we'll simply have 129.4. Now, if we look at the next one to two decimal places, 1, 2, so we look at 9, which is above 5, so we add that, it becomes 41. So it's 129.41. Now let's consider the next one to 3 decimal places, 1, 2, 3. So we have to add a 1, but once we add a 1, there it becomes 10, so we add there. So the answer becomes 129.410 to 3 decimal places. Okay. Now, to one significant figure, I guess from what you've just said, we consider non-zero, so there. So we consider 2. 2 is less than that, is less than 5, so the answer simply 100. Now let's look at the next one. To two significant figures, 1, 2. So we are on this digit, okay, the 10th digit. Then we look at the units greater than 5. So add there, then it becomes 130. Then the next one, to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3. Then we consider this, which is less than 5, so it simply remains as 129. Then let's look at the next one. The next one, to 4 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then if you consider this is less than that, less than 5, so it becomes 129,4. Okay, so that's all you need to remember on significant figures and decimal places. Now let's look at the last section, standard form. So standard form is when we express a number in the form of a times 10 to the power of n, where a is a number is a real number between 1 to 10. So for example, 0.1, because this is less than 1, it's not a standard form, so it has to be 1 times 10 to the power of negative 1. Okay, remember, so you are moving 1 unit there, so it becomes like that. So if I have 105, so again my decimal place have to be between, remember, a number between that, so it has to be 1.05, because the number is between 1 and 10, multiplied by, in this case, let's look at this, so 1.0, so it's like we are moving 2 decimals to the right, 2 decimal places to the right, so it's 10 to the power of 2. Okay, now if we consider, let's say, 0.00607, now look at this, guys, for it has to be 6,07. okay, once you get that first part, it will be a number 6.05, but now we are moving to the left, so we are moving how many? Look at this, this is 6,00, so that's the opposite of this. So how many times? 1, 2, 3, so it's 10 to the power of negative 3. Okay, that's all on standard form. Let's have another example. I have 1243 in standard form, then that has to be 1.243. How many decimal places? 1, 2, 3. So times 10 to the power of a positive 3. Positive 3. So what you have to remember, especially for those that are doing extended, if the number is positive, the power of 10 will always be positive. If the number is decimal, the power of 10 is always negative. Okay. Thank you. See you in the next video.